One percenters, welcome back. Coach Tom here at 1424 Basketball Training, where the goal is to take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. In today's video, Warriors Nuggets teaching tape. Let's see what we can learn today. Joker coming off his 45-point triple-double. Holy smokes, what a way to start the game. That was actually off his left leg. That's a rarity, right? I always talk about your movement. Movement is the #1 skill that you need for basketball. Controlling your wrist for shooting, but movement in general. You move a lot, you jump a lot, you slide, you move. How often does your coach actually teach you how to move? And so over time, your tendencies will come out and they will be exploited by coaches kind of like me. So seeing Jeff Green dunk off the left, you guys already know that he favors the right leg just like Joker.
The most difficult thing about the last couple days. Jokic or Kerr?
Too little, bruh. So I said during the offseason, Joker needs to be able to balance out his left side and finish with his left hand.
Here's that zone we were talking about. And Jokic was looking for the cutter, but nobody.
Anybody can contest with Joker. Kevin Looney, kind of a big strength body.
6 and 3.
What are they going to do with all the shooters around? I don't see Steph Curry yet.
Jokic doubled. And Davon Reed, who's a very underrated.
Let's look at shooting form real quick. Davon Reed. This is
Jokic doubled.
so a wide stance. Okay, so the reason. So if you guys shoot like this, okay, with your feet quite staggered in front, the left in front of the right. The #1 reason this happens is because when you bring this ball up, okay, the ball is way in front of you. Your elbows is at 90 degrees, and you make this big arc. I wish I had the marker for you guys. But you make a big arc where the ball is away from you. And so in this moment here, your center of mass is leaning forward. The only way to keep you from falling forward is to bring your right foot more in front of your left. And this happens a lot when I'm seeing people and I'm fixing people's jump shots. And they take this big stride, like a big right foot in front of the left. And it's normally because of this. And so he swings that ball out in front of him. If there was less space, he wouldn't be able to get that shot off. So that happens a lot. It makes the shot a little bit slower, and then it makes your feet stagger a little bit more forward versus someone with a very narrow shot like Bones. Boogie! How do you guys feel about these mismatched shoes? I had some T-Max a long time ago that were different color. They didn't sell them in a set. You just had to buy 2 different colors and rock them that way. Where is Steph Curry? Where is Klay Thompson? If I haven't seen them yet, I'm assuming they're not playing, so this should be an easy win for. Terrible defense from the Warriors. So here's that pick and roll. Okay, so they're kind of in a zone here. Bones comes back around all the way to this other side. This spin is going to take forever, so whoever's on the bottom has to get there because that's the only move Boogie can make. He can't come back to his right. He's going to spin all the way around to his left. So Kuminga is just way late on this rotation. That's terrible defense.
Now Lee on the run. Weatherspoon. And the Nuggets beaten to the punch there.
And this is bad offense as well right here.
Now Lee on the run.
Like this, he has to be able to shoot that. Like you rarely ever want to get all the way underneath to drop it off. There should be other guys hustling back on Denver to smack this. So you shouldn't get in the habit of doing that. Over penetrating.
Nuggets staying tight on the three-point shooters now as
Kuminga.
I think that's surprised Michael just a little.
So look at his shooting form from the top. Okay, so it's a catch, and then he likes to step in, left, right. See how that angle comes up a lot shallower, and so that base can come out a little bit easier. It looks like he's really in front there, but he's not.
Nuggets staying tight on the three-point shooters now as Kuminga launches and hits. I think that surprised Michael just a little bit.
As you guys get better at shooting and shooting, you will have different shooting motions from set shooting, off the catch, off the dribble. They're all slightly different. I thought he was going to reverse jam that. Where's Joker?
Free throw shooting teams in the league at 79% now. Moody was hot early, and he knocks one in. Moses, Moody. They're cute guys in front.
Boogie! Get that man a raise!
How do you think the Nuggets have played so far, Scott?
I'd incentivize Boogie's contract by movement. Put one of those pedometers on him. They all wear smart gear. I'd incentivize Boogie's contract by how many steps he takes in a game, his activity, instead of just standing around and doing nothing.
Beautiful pass by Jokic. Patience there. Monte Morris gets so good at that. Get on Bielitsa, put it up and in.
There's nothing you're going to do about that. You bump, the defender can't jump. Again, this is like way over penetration. If Joker wasn't complaining over there or whatever, this is not a great play. This is great defense, Monte Morris. Poole pays it off, but in general, it's not preferred. Sometimes little guys have to. Like right here, he has to jump and hang. Who's that, Marcellus Howard? No. These are so these plays end up being buckets, but this is terrible. This is just terrible. Getting all the way through here, this guy standing at the three instead of sliding over into the gap or diving to the nail. They definitely look a lot different without Curry running around all crazy, Klay Thompson running around all crazy, and Draymond Green. Players dictate a lot how the offense flows. You got to do a better job of at least trying to get him out earlier, right? Side front earlier. So once Austin Rivers picks it up here, you can fully front, make him throw it over the top. Joker doesn't really want to jump. But if you get pinned behind like this, Jordan Poole doesn't come in to help at all. This is a long-ass post entry. All of those things make that post entry harder. And the Warriors do absolutely none of them. So like right here, okay, he picks the ball up. If you put ball pressure, that makes that pass a little bit harder. You side front a little bit better. You front, that makes it a little bit harder. And Jordan Poole feinting in and out, that makes that pass a lot harder. And they do none of it. And it's an easy as bucket.
The last 8 points for the Warriors. 11 of the last 13. Can take the last shot. No, bounce it down. And Moody away. 69 first half points. And 38 in that second quarter. And you only had 1 turnover in the second quarter. So in the lane, that's going to be a 3-point opportunity right off the bat.
Lots of spacing. Jordan Poole can be a star on almost any other team. I've liked him when I first started doing these teaching tapes. I think he was a rookie. Just a high pickup, finishing off the right, little floater.
lets it go, and he hits another three.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jordan pulls,
Threes made by
you
the
know,
Warriors in the first
gets 50.
Jokic picks up his ninth
He
rebound.
slashes, he can dribble, he can shoot, he can catch and shoot.
Rivers with the pump. Here he goes. Lay it up and in. Nice work. Quick
Rivers is good for one of those a game.
Gordon is guarding Poole. Toscano Anderson is off the mark, and Jokic has it. 11th board for Joker. Oh, what a pass. And the layup is perfect.
Like the conditioning, it might not seem like much, but that speed, this speed, is a lot faster than previous years. So I have the saying with the team, milliseconds matter. Just that little bit of him pushing it up at a slightly faster clip, it makes a big difference.
Jokic's floater is a beauty. Team triple doubles for Jokic. 75
Whoa.
in his illustrious career. And Moody drives inside.
Block this. Ah, come on, Joker.
Bring it in. Good fake there. Jokic going to work. And he drops it home.
Bielitsa is like barbecue chicken, man.
Jokic got 46 points last night.
Is a smechi trash? I think I try to learn some Serbian. Smechi.
Jokic doubles right under the basket is Green. And he puts it up and in. Yeah, Grayson, I make the guy the screen. Exactly. And Weatherspoon with a lay-in and a timeout.
This is a high-ass scoring game. 104 in the third quarter.
And Bielitsa's got the dunk.
In any other world,
And a timeout call.
this is like a
7 to shoot. Poole.
carry, right? But when you do things so smoothly, the game happens so smoothly, like this gigantic delay of the ball. Remember, it's only a carry. It's only illegal if they call it, man.
Timeout call.
So as an offensive trainer or a coach, it's my job to bend the rules, man. You got to exploit it where you can. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Right there. That was a good look with Moody, who has not scored. And the jumper is good. Davon so good that first half.
Davon Reed.
Triple-double of his career.
Oh, you gonna pull another one, filling it? Joker's tough. Like, your ideal player can score at all three levels: close range, mid range, and long range. And in today's world, mostly it's all close range, or actually mostly it's all long range. And then you can drive all the way, so that's close range. Very, very few bigs, if players in general, DeMar DeRozan might be one, actually settle for this little mid-range. Chris Paul's another one. But bigs, if you could hit this short roll, you avoid all the contact, you avoid all the banging and all of that stuff. Right? It doesn't mean that you shouldn't have the banging. But most guys, even like, I guess it's like mostly Americans, like they're taught to, you know, one dribble, power up and dunk it. So big guys, they don't have like that mid-range little shot. You seen that one video of Tristan Thompson just shooting up a bunch of bricks and people are hating on him? But like if he was programmed to never ever shoot that thing and go power up everything, you know, I don't really blame the player too much, especially at the professional level. Like they're just listening to whatever coach has coached them.
Looney, pop it out. Corner three, that's good. Extra passing, and Toscano Anderson knocks it in. Knocked away. Who's got the steal?
Rivers.
And Toscano Anderson
This
knocks
is
it in.
a lazy handoff. Right.
Knocked away. Who's got the steal? Reverse.
And then just wide open. How does he jump? Left, right.
Here at 7:30.
That's very goofy.
Gordon. Gordon had a shot. And Jokic.
Like this is like when you love the fluidity of a big man to just, not just a big man, somebody in general here. Boom, lose it. You just spin away to the other side.
Jokic basket count stop. You always like it when they throw it in.
Poise. What is this, 126 to 122? Oh, hell no, I didn't see that play. A little left-legged floater. Again, killing in the mid-range off the short roll. It's an early trap.
Game interview. And that's it.
I don't know, man. Lots of firepower. 130-124. I mean, you're excited that they could score that much, but it's also kind of bad that you let the other team score so much. Jordan Poole, 11 of 19, 8 out of 12 3-pointers. Good Lord. That boy could shoot. Moody, no idea who that is. Don't know why the Stars didn't play. But he hit 10 out of 23. What did Joker get? Did he shoot enough? Did he average? Did he get more than 25 shots? 17 field goals, 8 out of 14. He needs to make more free throws than that. But the aggression, if he's getting hacked like that, that means he's being aggressive. 6 of 11, 6 of 12, 7 of 11. Wow, that's really good shooting. 54%. 3-pointers, not so good. 31. Joker, 0 for 0, 32 points. Fool's a monster. All right, good win. But again, if you're a coach, I'm actually more mad when they win, and when they lose, I'm actually more positive, because it's a lot harder to learn from wins. It's easier to learn from losses, but if you're trying to be a really, really good team, you have to be able to nitpick, and your players have to be able to like take that criticism. So like, if I go look at this stat sheet, if I'm Mike Malone and I look at this, I'm like, Joker, go shoot an extra 100 free throws. Like, you can't be missing 6. You got to be averaging at least like 80% from the line. Like, go over there. And then this was an easy game for you. Nobody banged you around. Go do 100 left hooks. Like, that's the shit I would really say. All right, guys. Playoffs is right around the corner, so it'll be exciting to see who they get matched up against, and then how the coaches and stuff strategize. All right, until next time, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better. Peace.